Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Kiger, and it's Wednesday, so you know what time it is. Yes, it's time for another weekly vlog video. And I'm going to talk about some recent games that I've been playing. Having a drink. Some recent games that I've been playing. What I've been watching, what I'm going to be doing today, again, day to myself, as is always the case on Wednesdays. I love Wednesdays. So, yeah. I want to start off by saying that thank you to all of those people who did contact me on Twitter and Instagram. And one of you contacted me on the PlayStation, that's fine. I have all of your stuff. I just need to put all your postage in and things. But like I said, I may not be able to post them till mid next month and stuff. But I will contact you as soon as I've sent them and things like that. But I do appreciate contacting me. Like I said, unfortunately to you, Carl, I know that you already had the DVD that I had. But like I said, with most of my giveaways in the future, if I give you a prize that you already have, just contact me. Let me know if you already have it, and we can work something out like I did with you, Carl. So I appreciate that. The last person you need to contact me is GB, I think your name is. Contact me, of course, however you want to do it, because I need to figure out what you want. Yeah, so if you can do that, that'd be great. If not, then you might miss out on your prize, but but yeah, I still appreciate it, and again, it was a very nice surprise to get 400 subscribers. So I'm going to start off by saying what I've been playing recently. On the PlayStation 2, I've been playing some PS2 lately. I tried out Global Defense Force. I started playing this yesterday. I've got 4 games that I've recently played. This game is basically Earth Defense Force before Earth Defense Force was the big thing. It's very similar. It's pretty much the same thing. I will say this though, it's a pretty good game. Definitely a great one for the PS2. I'd have loved this as a kid. If I'd have had this as a kid, I would have spent hours on this game, because it's just, you know, big giant alien monsters and bugs and spaceships, and you're just going around blowing them all up and shooting them. What more do you want, huh? The only thing I will say is that the PS2 version, obviously, it does struggle a little bit with some slowdown and stuff, but that's understandable with the amount of stuff that's going on at once. So again, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They tried, and it's still playable and fun, like most of the EDF games. And what else did I play recently? I also tried out some 13, and this game still holds up to my memory. It's basically like a film noir sort of action first-person shooter. It's done like with cel-shaded graphics, comic style. The style of this game is awesome. I always remember it. I did a couple of missions in it, and it still holds up today. Although I did a mission and somehow I died and I just gave up and moved on. I do that a lot with PS2, unfortunately. If I'm playing a game and I get to a part where it pisses me off, I won't just try to continue on. I'll move on to another game. When you have this many PS2 games, you know, you can't spend all day playing one. I also played a little bit of Urban Chaos Riot Response. I remember playing this one as a kid. It's not a bad game. I think this game would benefit from a modern remake or some sort of game very similar. I like the style of it. The idea of being a cop and using cop abilities and riot shields and being able to be the good cop, bad cop kind of thing. Pretty fun game. Definitely check it out if you like that sort of thing. And the other game that I played was... oh yeah. This one. That is Conan. This game was awful. I mean, it was awful. I mean, it's not the worst game I ever played, but honestly, if you want to play a good Conan game, I'd perhaps recommend Conan on the Xbox 360. It's a much better game. It was just really slow. I did like 10 minutes of the game and gave up. It was really dark for some reason. I think that's just my PlayStation in general. I think that pound cable makes things a little bit darker, I've noticed. I was a bit pissed off because when you swing in this game and use your attacks, it's really slow. There's a delay with your attacks. Well, there's a bit of a delay with everything, I noticed. Honestly, I could not recommend it. And it's unfortunate because Conan's a great, Conan's a great idea for video games, right? It just takes the piss, I'm actually going to watch some Happy Days in a little while. I'm nearly finished the first season. I think I've got like 4 more episodes. I'm going to watch the last 4 episodes of this for season 1. Really enjoyed this show so far. Again, I've got 6 seasons. Only 6 were released on DVD, unfortunately. Paramount Video, I'm looking at you. Come on. Why have you only released 6 seasons when there's 11? I know some people are, there's no comparing it to after Fonzie jumped the shark and shit like that, but it just pisses me off as a completionist and a collector. Whether or not you like the later seasons or the later movies or whatever, you got to have them all, you know what I'm saying? And I've got 1 Blu-ray from eBay, and that's just Kill Bill. Upgraded it to the Blu-ray version. I have it as part of a Quentin Tarantino set on DVD with 5 Quentin Tarantino movies. But I love the original Kill Bill. I do enjoy the second part as well. But I only paid like £3.70 for this with free postage on eBay. That's what I mean, eBay. I love buying stuff off eBay, but selling, oh my God, don't get me started. The second part of this movie is actually quite expensive. It's like, well, it's not expensive. It's like £8 to £10. But the first part's only like £3. I don't know why. I could have picked up both of them as part of a bundle. The collection with both games in there for like £12, but I just wanted to pick it up, upgrade it. So I might sell on that or do a trade for that Quentin Tarantino box set. I think it has that Kill Bill 1 and 2, Jackie Brown, what's the other one? Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs. I mean, it's worth it just for those 5 movies alone, but again, I don't, like I said, I'm in the process of trying to get as many movies upgraded to Blu-ray. Like I said, I'm not going to upgrade every movie, just the ones that I really enjoy, basically. So yeah, I'm going to watch some more Happy Days in a little bit, finish that. And then I'm going to go on my PC later. I'm going to play some more Company of Heroes. I'm on the second campaign, which is the German one, against the British. I think it's part of the DLC. Like I said, it's weird that all of the DLCs included, despite the fact that I haven't installed the DLC alone. I don't know. Maybe the version I brought had it all pre-installed. I don't know. I'm complaining because I love the original Company of Heroes. Such a good strategy game, and it's nice to play something like that a little bit. And this is the main sort of stuff I play on PC, is strategy games, real-time strategy. Point and click. You have to use a mouse and keyboard. Playing stuff like Command and Conquer and stuff on PlayStation and things like that, it just doesn't work, unfortunately. I mean, some games do it alright. The only game that I can actually recommend on console for real-time strategy is Halo Wars 1 and 2. They're the only 2 games that I've played on console, real-time strategy-wise, that are just amazing, and they're just so well done. I think the Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth was another good one, but I never played that. But I absolutely love Halo Wars. I'd highly recommend it. I know you can get it on PC as well, but the Xbox 360 and Xbox One versions are just amazing. Great real-time strategy game. Even if you don't like Halo. Speaking of Halo, of course, Halo Infinite. It's going to be free to play for multiplayer, which is pretty awesome. But I imagine it will come to Game Pass, so you'll be able to play the campaign. As soon as Halo Infinite comes out, installing that bad boy, playing it through co-op campaign with my friend. We played all of the Halo games all the way through. We did a last year. We played through every single Halo game, every single Gears of War game on hard, and I just had a blast with Halo. Halo is such a good game. Challenging. Halo 2, I think, was the hardest out of the ones. It's not that Halo 2 was a hard game. It was just the enemies on hard are just, the brutes take about 20 shots to the head before they die. It's ridiculous. It's mad. If you played Halo 2, you know what I'm talking about. Very challenging. The enemies are just so tough. But yeah, I watched some AEW again last night, and this brings me to my point about AEW. Sorry if you're not interested, but CM Punk and Daniel Bryan coming to AEW. Is it real? Is it not? I think Daniel Bryan will definitely come to AEW. They're saying his contract is pretty much done now. Um, he wants to be able to work in Japan. He wants to do less dates, and he wants creative input, which is fair enough. He's getting on, and he's had these injuries, so obviously they don't want to push him too hard. It is a big move for AEW, picking up one of the biggest free agents, of course, Daniel Bryan, one of the, Bryan Danielson, as he'll probably be called in AEW, he'll probably go by his original indie name rather than the WWE name, but who knows? But if he comes out, everyone's going to go crazy. But CM Punk, man, I love CM Punk. He was one of my favorite wrestlers back in the day. They're saying that his contract is signed now with AEW, and they're saying he's probably going to turn up at the Chicago pay-per-view or whatever it's going to be. I'm still a year behind with AEW. I'm like 2 episodes after last year's Revolution now, so I do keep up to date with the news on AEW. I'm not that bothered about how far behind I am, as long as I keep up with the news. But like I said, I love AEW. I think AEW is it's just so much better than WWE. And I know some people can argue, oh, AEW is just old WWE superstars, and it's like WCW and this. I don't think that's true. Whether or not these superstars were in WWE before, if they weren't utilized properly, I mean, look at Malachi Black, Aleister Black. He was one of the best WWE superstars they had their hand on. He was an amazing competitor, and they just ruined him. Same with Pac, the bastard Pac in AEW. In WWE, as he went by Neville, he was a great in-ring competitor. They basically screwed him over, and now in AEW, he's one of the mainstays. He's on pretty much most of the shows now, so AEW just have a much better way of utilizing the talent. And yeah, there's a lot of older stars like Big Show, Mark Henry, Jake the Snake, Arn Anderson, but I like the idea of having older WWE superstars or WWF superstars sort of training the younger people, because they I just think it works well. Of course, I can't wait. If CM Punk shows up, obviously the internet's going to go crazy. It's a good thing I don't watch AEW live, because the last time I watched the live event was when I watched Royal Rumble and Edge turned up, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I shouted, and my partner woke up like all scared, like what the hell's happening? But if I watched AEW live and CM Punk turned up, I think I would just go crazy. I just think it's the biggest. It will be the biggest acquisition AEW, definitely, because CM Punk has been requested to come back to wrestling for nearly 10 years now, and if he does come back and AEW get him, I think WWE have a lot of problems on their hand. Again, I don't watch WWE now. I think that WWE has sort of become too presumptuous, very predictable. I know recently they've started with SmackDown, has started to get better and things like that. The Roman Reigns thing going on there and stuff like that. I do semi keep up with WWE in terms of seeing the posts and things, but that's about it really. But I'm loving AEW. I haven't watched a single AEW show so far that I haven't enjoyed. I love it. I still watch some indie wrestling, Beyond Wrestling, older stuff, But like I said, I'm enjoying AEW. Again, some of the stuff can be somewhat predictable, but at the same time, I think any professional wrestling TV show has a somewhat can be quite predictable anyway. I just think that TV in general can be very predictable, but I enjoy it for what it is. Will I go back to WWE? One day I might go back and watch some WWE, but I actually put on baseball at night now. Sometimes I throw on a baseball game. I don't really sit there and watch it. I sort of look up every now and then and check it out. I don't know why. If I went to America for like on holiday and I had to watch one of the sports, for me, I think it would either be basketball or baseball. I think one of those would be really fun to watch. I don't know why. I don't really watch sport other than wrestling and sometimes motorsport. But you know, but I'm actually enjoying watching a bit of baseball here and there. I don't know what it is, but it just seems enjoyable to me. Um, but yeah, as for I'm gonna play Mafia 3 tonight as well later on tonight. I'm probably about 60% through now. I've beaten the game before, so I know what to expect, but I will do the DLCs afterwards. I haven't decided what my next PS4 game is going to be. I might do a play. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a playthrough of a PS4 game next or an Xbox Series game next. Here's just a little look at some of the PS4 games that I have. I'm not sure what my next playthrough will be. Part of me wants to maybe try out Dark Souls or Dynasty Warriors or something. I've got plenty of games to go through. Samurai Warriors 5 is out now. I'm debating on getting it or not. The AEW video game, I did see they did post a short video sort of showing off where they are with the game at the moment. And in that short video, I will say that the gameplay looks so much like the old SmackDown versus Raw games. And I don't have a problem with that. Honestly, I loved the old wrestling game. Unrealistic, just fun action-based games. You know, WWE games lately have got, you know, they've got pretty decent graphics and they look great and stuff, but the gameplay just isn't there. I'd rather take a game that has, you know, less realistic graphics and, you know, over-the-top graphics, but really fun gameplay. You know, good graphics don't make a good game. I mean, look at fucking the original Mario. That game looked like shit, but by today's standards, but it's still one of the best games of all time, right? So yeah, but yeah, that's what I've got planned today. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea and then go and watch the last 4 episodes of this Happy Days. And I'll probably have some lunch. I'll have a tuna sandwich, probably. Tuna. Then I'm going to run to Sainsbury's, get myself dinner for tonight, and then come back and play some more PC. I haven't decided if I'm going to do every single part of the Company of Heroes, because like PC, I don't like to have a lot of games installed on my PC. I prefer to just maybe have 1 or 2 games installed, and then when I'm done, uninstall them and reinstall a different game. That's just how I do things with the PC. That's always how I've done things on PC. I've got, part of me is tempted to perhaps get a external disk drive for my laptop so I can play some of my PC games that I have. Still got all of these DVDs for sale. Part of me is tempted to maybe do a video showing off all of these DVDs that I've got for sale. And do like a for sale video. Maybe I'll do one for the DVDs. Maybe I'll do one for the Xbox 360 games. Try it like that and see if I can get some people interested. I haven't decided yet, again, because eBay screwed me over again. Basically what happened was the last few payments that I got from eBay were like, oh, we're not giving you the money, we're taking it from your selling what you've sold because you owe us money and shit like that because of fees and blah blah. And then today I looked on there and they're like, oh, you owe another £15 because when you refunded this money to this person, it came out of your, it didn't come out your bank, you didn't have the money in your bank. But I'm like, well, you took the money from my stuff that I sold, and now they're trying to tell me, oh no, it's because you didn't have the money in your bank. I'm like, yeah, but wait a second, you took the money out of the things that I sold. So honestly, eBay, I'm very tempted to close my account or just take everything off there for sale and maybe do a for sale video on YouTube, see if people are interested. Like that, it'll mostly be Xbox 360 games, then I'll do one for the DVDs, and then maybe, if not, I might put them up on Facebook Marketplace, or, you know, collection, or, you know, postage. I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but all I know is that eBay's starting to piss me off even more, so I might just give up with eBay because you've really screwed me over, eBay. You know, at first, no problems. Everything was fine and dandy, but ever since you've done this managed payment, you've been nothing but problems to me, and honestly, I just can't take it anymore. Selling your stuff should be easy. I know I could go to CEX and take them all in there and probably do it all in one go, but honestly, I'd rather get a little bit more for what I have. So I might do a for sale video. Let me know in the comments below, do you think I should do a for sale video? I know obviously you can't really sell stuff through YouTube directly, but you know, it will be like showing off everything I've got for sale, and then you just give me a comment or something, or message me on Instagram or Twitter, or kind of like I did with my giveaway, and then we go from there and do that sort of thing, just because it might be a little bit easier, and then I know that there's going to be no problems and it will be pretty straightforward. But yeah, so let's put in the old DVD player. I've got to say, actually, I like this DVD player. It's been very good, and this is a Region 3 4K player, so I love being able to watch my 4K movies on. I love being able to watch anything. You can't complain there. Although I have noticed sometimes it does make a rumbling noise with some DVDs, but I looked it up online, and that can often be because the DVDs actually, the packaging of the DVD disc can be somewhat off. I don't know, it's weird, but still, gonna end the video there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to leave a like, and of course comment below. Let me know what you've been playing recently, what you think I should play next, and do you think I should give up with eBay and maybe go somewhere else? Should I do a for sale video? Like I said, I'll probably do two different ones, one for games, one for movies. So just show the DVD player, the old happy days. These happy days are here to stay. I've noticed it does this though sometimes. Whenever I turn it off, it automatically goes back to 4:3. It's really weird. I don't know why it does that. Best intro sound ever. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. Can't hate on that. Anyway, guys, and of course subscribe if you haven't already, and join the family. And as always, guys, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and everything at the Mad Kiger. Like I said, eBay, I'm not too sure what's going to happen yet, but as always, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye.